Okay, sorry for the delay, folks. I forgot I was exploring Auntie's Choice ship, but I was sleepy. I don't remember this shit. I'll do all the side quests for sure. Yeah, I'm glad I went after this because there's a whole separate chain of side quests that I was gonna miss. I was almost ready to end the game. Under the bridge. Oh shit. That's doable actually. Okay. What am I tracking though? This one as well.
Can't tell the difference between cover and concealment?
Okay.
Then you need a good set of armor before someone succeeds in ventilating you.
Small teams play for keeps. You had 6 critical blood force traumas in last week's contest between the Easy Heel Loafers and Spectrum brand bandits. I pit our
Oops. Need to pick her abilities. I didn't. Stop! Stop or I'll spank you. Don't you yell at me. Fuck you. Let's try that. That'll work. Seems like most of the animals duked it out with each other. I have been brutalizing critters. These guys are nothing. Ooh, that looks promising. It seems like something, but... Oh, there. Woo. I'm sure I could parkour my way over there, but it's probably not even worth it.
Out of the arena with their official Auntie's Choice branded Sprat Crisp penalty buckets. But I digress. Just as in tossball, we all need to put on our...
I remember why I quit last time. This bitch was giving me a headache.
From pop guns to self-propelled cannons,
Who do you think's getting this big promotion?
Oh, fucking hell.
She's the more predacious of the two.
Sometimes
Quite an
we
effective.
go without an offside hug. Play by the rules or play to win. You can't do both. Feeling motivated? Certainly you are. Now, step up.
Hurrah.
To the line of scrummage and let's approaching step. Competition.
Head office
See you
tower.
at center field.
This ship is massive. It's like, it's a whole map. I forgot I'm wearing this stupid outfit.
Molecular.
110%
Arriving
only plus
any moment now.
artificial.
Approaching station.
Artificiality is our
Value added esplanade.
Fuck this
Enjoy
place.
an artificial.
Shut up, dog. You're stressing me out.
Enhanced existence through the conspicuous
He didn't really lower
consumption
her. I hate that, man. They should have had a setting just for the fucking advertisement.
of unavoidable embedded chemicals with Auntie's choice.
I think I need to go back to client intake.
Live, love, laugh, purchase, and consume
With Auntie's choice. As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen, I might appear above the occasional frivolity. But no, I do enjoy spectating a sporting match.
taste more and
Cut off Tossball news from home. But our Arcadia-grown league is a worthy substitute. Certainly a more profitable program than the Protectorate's watered-down rip-off. Peachball, they call
Them
it.
raps all taken care of yet?
And don't get me started on their arbitrary rule changes. Bronzing is prohibited in Tuesday and...
All good news to me, friend. Anything happens down there is not my responsibility. Here's the unagreed upon amount that constitutes your fee.
A blood sport without blood sounds like red ink to Auntie.
It's $500 worth of work.
Play for keeps. Witness no viewer.
Oh, fuck me.
Commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's... We took what nature heedlessly assembled and vastly rebettered it through artificial means. At Auntie's choice, we strive to be 110% wholly plus artificial. Artificiality is our guiding principle. Enjoy an artificially enhanced existence through the conspicuous consumption of unavoidable embedded chemicals. With Auntie's choice. Attention any and all new getters on my payroll. It's time to recognize the downwardly mobile with my latest demotions report. Starting with Dr. Giles Rasmussen, demoted from his unnamed and clearly unimportant position within experimental operations. Welcome to your new role as Site Sanitation Manager.
This must be where the head offices are. Whew, it's all right. Stand up tall,
I see you decided to accept my invitation. Ordinarily, reception here would detain you in a whole song and dance, but you're no common contractor. You're my honored guest, and as such, I've informed them there's no need. I wanted to formalize my gratitude for your assistance on Greater Tranquility Station. What a shame our negotiations were so violently digressed. I felt we were making real progress, notwithstanding a subsection or two. While making our expeditious retreat from the station, Alden and I encountered a dying man, one of the Order radicals in league with our would-be assassin DeVries. He confessed DeVries' entire plan, and that he thought you must have stopped her. Thanks for that, by the way. 2 dead delegates really would have impeded negotiations. In fact, that is what I summoned you here to discuss. Some messages have indeed been sent hither and thither through back channels. Alden remains convinced an agreement can be reached, and I concur. Mayhaps we're both overly optimistic, but if there's even the remotest chance of bringing the Order and Auntie's Choice together, the profit from doing so far outweighs the risk. To begin, you'll need to gain favor with both the Order and Auntie's Choice. I expect the Order will want to do whatever you must to earn an audience with our respective leaders and convince each to agree to meet and continue. Imagine the benefits of having both the Order and Auntie's Choice at your back when facing down the... Then there's always the moral incentive to consider, I suppose. Ending the conflict between Auntie's Choice and the Order means less lives lost.
Damn. Ultimately, I'm kind of a justice character. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try and...
As I mentioned before, you'll first need to earn an audience with the presiding bishop and our very own chief executive before this plan can go ahead. When it comes to the Order, approach their laureates. They seem to run things. On our side, I was also going to suggest improving your oratory skills. Certainly. Aren't you adorable? Next, you'll be asking me to name what is anyone apart from the function they perform. To wit, if price matters, but for you'll find the best choice in the upper portion of the promenade. Oh, answering that would come dangerously close to upward. Wouldn't want the junior ranks getting the idea that they can review or law for. Suffice to say, Auntie Cleo is without peer, quite literally. This corporation would be adrift without her.
Attention, morally gray outsider. The adventure of your life. Hello, daring self-determinativist. As in Ida's help explore the wilds, plot our path. That's right, a life filled with... Now, and remember, Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack offers a... If you have business here, don't let me keep you. Yeah.
Wonderful to meet you. C.F. Pendergrass III, Strategic Reconfiguration. It's not every day we have such a capable operative accept our invitation. While it was those ill-fated peace talks that got you here, I've kept tabs on you for a good long time.
Yes, we've all kept tabs. Auntie and I have spoken about you several times now. Ursula Ormsby, Proprietary Insight Acquisition. You'll report to both of us. For now.
Indeed. It is our pleasure to meet you, and I am beyond tickled to welcome you to Auntie's Choice. Yet they are indubitably one and the same. By coming into my employ and helping to secure Auntie's interests, you are directly manifesting a stable future for this company.
Fuck that.
At Auntie's Choice, we make things happen. If you want to move something along swiftly, you come to us. if you...
You, my friend, are being given the opportunity of a lifetime. Auntie's Choice has a dynamic new vision, and we need a specific kind of go-getter to make it happen. We need someone not shaped by Auntie's meritocracy. It serves its function, but our workers tend to focus on a daring, non-conforming perturbation ameliorator to implement our monopolistic...
More succinctly, we are recruiting an expert outside consultant.
Be our eyes and ears, act as our emissary, and when necessary, dispense with any competition. I have a plan.
Yes, Charles, your vision. Created alongside myself, a team of researchers, slew of marketing experts, a moon-spanning computronic gizmo, and not least of all, Auntie. It most certainly will. And the pay is the least of the benefits this opportunity affords.
Fuck it.
Wonder, you're something unexpected, or in truth,
If I understand correctly, they're having, something of a workforce issue. Don't know, right? They've stopped working. The workers there simply...
They expressed, and I know this is going to sound more than a bit strange, dissatisfaction. And they...
Specifically, they stated, until we meet their demands. As though employees have a right to demand anything of their employers. Negotiating? As in giving in to them? So they do the same amount of work they've been contracted to do, but get more bits because they threw a fit? That would signal to workers all over the system that all they have to do to get more bits is...
No, Ursula, it won't. That is exactly why we've hired you as my brand new perturbation ameliorator. You'll solve the problem for us, and we will retain absolute deniability. No, of course not. We just can't be seen violating a tenet as fundamental to anti-society as employees better do their void-damned jobs.
But you, who are not officially an Auntie's Choice employee, can do whatever you want. Anyone asks about our involvement, and we can disavow it.
I bet I can convince them.
I have...
Ooh. Vice President Conan's card. I might be able to steal it. Let's see. Oh, perfect. Better save. Oh, this isn't him. Still has dollars. Oh, she's vice president. Nope, that's Gertie Hewitt. But
Stop that scrounging around.
That. He was on to me. Alright, let me just go to the... Let's go to the tram.
With Auntie's choice.
Let's go talk to these clowns.
Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon. Not because we worship bits, but because of the system's glorious efficacy. While the Protectorate decide what its subjects get, we respond to what you want through your decisions as consumers.
Don't make me confiscate a weapon.
We
Hey, easy with the fratricide.
the approval process our overbearing neighbors employ. Why wait 20 years to bring a new product to market when it can be enhancing people's lives now as a responsible member of society?
Move along.
I done falled off the corporate ladder.
I guess that's if you get all the way demoted and fired.
Why, looky here. It's our I see you got her message. Glad you followed up. Now, the question is, are you just here to work an angle, or are you moved by our plight?
An angle for sure.
When the brass sets an impossible deadline, who do you think everybody on the floor gets mad at? When trials run late because some lab tech melted, who catches upstairs ire? See, us in middle management, we get none of the credit, all of the blame. Catch hell coming and going, with nary a promotion or raise in sight. Well, we've had it. We pulled our funds to hire a maverick outsider like yourself to collect useful information on 3 local persons of interest to help us climb the ladder. Yep, all of us are such big fans. I've got a signed photograph of Holt Terwilliger on my desk. It says, personalized message costs extra. Holt. Anyhow, details. First person is Melquiades Alcantara, proprietor of the Bottom Runger. Came up with this new drink, the Raptidon Bite. The second is an unnamed individual. Shows up at the Esplanade every day.
And why is he always waving at everybody?
Head back here when you're done with them two. The third target we'll talk about after. Sort of a Anything else? Oh, nothing so mundane. Alcantara's cornered the market with an innovative concept. Our grand vision is... Okay, wait for it. Now he's done all the... That's what we want to find out. And that whole smiling business, anybody that's secure in their place here has to have dirt on somebody. Wonderful! See everybody? Things are looking up already. Upper middle management, here we come.
I'm down for some minor corporate espionage.
I'll have you know my panhandling license is completely up to date.
That's it in this little region. Looks like I didn't fully explore Oh, this way is sealed. Got it.
Balance sheet. You're welcome, employees. Have a profitable day.
Live, love, laugh, purchase, and consume.
With Auntie's choice. As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen, I might appear above the occasional frivolity. But no, I do enjoy spectating a rousing sporting match as much as all of you base rank and file.
I have thick skin, but it ain't that thick. I take umbrage.
Tossball news from home. But our
Opposite use of ammunition.
is a worthy substitute. Certainly a more profitable program than the Protectorate's watered-down ripoff. Pitchfall, they call it. How imaginative. And don't get me started on their arbitrary rule changes. Bronzing is prohibited in the Tuesday and Thursday.
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles!
Don't cause trouble.
We're literally giving them away! Sample one of our popular horse products.
Try one of
Completely
Auntie's
edible.
choice tobacco-laden products.
Close enough.
Hey,
Didn't you hear me growl in a
Oh, no, it's okay. I'm gonna, converserate a little. Just wait over there.
As you wish. Retreating to...
Sorry, they get a mite carried away most times. Oh, that. Yeah. Wish they wouldn't say that. Ain't accustomed to fancy titles. Don't mind them. They're here to make sure nothing happens. To me, that is. On account of being a close personal friend of Auntie Cleo. It's all a bit much, to be honest. But I guess it's like Auntie always says, anything worth doing is worth overdoing completely. She don't go by that no more. Guess I'm still not used to calling her Auntie. Auntie. There, maybe that'll do it. Anyhow, probably shouldn't just mull about here engaging in idle talk. If she saw me, she'd probably chide me for being overly friendly with everyone.
Enough of that. You ain't idling. You're networking. Expanding business opportunities. That's my go-to line anyway.
Oh, guess I was at that, huh? Thanks. Like your arm, by the way. Mine are just boring metal.
Oh, it saves me from small talk, mostly. Ain't many folk who aren't put off by the limb and avoid me entirely, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I've known her since back when I had all my appendages. Imagine me. Well, I reckon I could do that. Hey, stay here, will you?
Staying put, but keeping alert as if our jobs and our lives depended on it. Fob off!
Auntie's choice.
Hell yeah, this guy's cool as hell. Let's get faded.
Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them away!
For a motivating lecture, employees. Just because your Auntie Cleo reached the top of the corporate
Get you something?
ladder doesn't
Afraid he stepped away to his office.
bottom-rung relatability. Business is much like tossball.
He's around the corner to the right, just past the stairs. Likely find him whipping up a fresh batch of Raptidon Bite cocktails. If I did, I certainly think actually been concocting my own cocktail. In fact, I have. I once made a drink called Death by Purple Berry and also Xeranium Poisoning. Very high concept. More's the...
Whistle and that 20-back tackle pileup on the table.
Right, so how does this all work exactly? They bring you a drink, and then people just converse-rate? Oh, right, and I'd add that big talk is for big people who matter. So we don't talk about work matters or our day. Okay, then. What other sort of stuff you want to talk about? The weather, maybe?
Just as in tossball, we all need to put on our
Oh, Felicity. Felicity Carroll. Dr. Felicity Carroll, eventually. So, guess she's, Dr. Auntie Cleo now, technically? If that's how that works. She came to be lead scientist of research and development at Numa Experimental Station. I knew her when she was just Felicity, back in the good old days, when the company still did, you know, human testing first, instead of just letting stuff willy-nilly out into the wild like now. I was her best test subject. Guess that's why them guards call me the first testee. Hadn't occurred to me before. Auntie must have come up with it. Sure was determined. I'll tell you what. Made her own healing grease in a rusty old can of Spacer's Chaw. Got one of them entry science jobs at Auntie Cleo. You know, the corporation, not the person. Was a whole different person back then, if you can believe it. Started scaling the corporate ladder right quick. Weren't too long before she left the colony completely.
An artificial life is a life that's sweet.
You think? I'd sure like to think so. Aw, you got me reminiscing something fierce. Did I mention she and I shared an expired...
You ate food once? Is that? Is that so?
Maybe I can remember other important things like that. You know, this is nice. Talking like this is much better than when the other person just ambles off like they never heard you.
In my quarterly underperformance review. First up, excessive corporate malfeasance.
That's not exactly something I've been privy to, you know, per se. All I know is Auntie's has been around a lot longer than I have, and there's always been an Auntie. Can't see anyone else coming after my Auntie, though. Wouldn't imagine she'd allow it. But I don't know. Maybe the job ain't cracked up like it seems.
Down 14% in net gross. You're supposed to squeeze blood from every contract, not put us in the red. Learn to negotiate.
Well, thanks. I don't rightly know how that would have any bearing on it, but I sure appreciate the sentiment. All I know is one day, Felicity said she was up for a promotion to be Auntie. Said it was an idea that Auntie. She told me once she needed to climb to the top no matter what, but that she was real sorry about the people she had to step on to get there, though. Huh. You know what? You might have the right of it. I never thought of it like that before. It just made me sad because she was so sad. That might be all I want to talk about. The rest makes me, you ever have this empty falling feel? You know, in your chest? Like that, I guess. I don't know, would hate to be rude. You come out with me and all. Oh, okay. Sure, we can keep on, you know, converserating. Just a bit, right? Well, what about?
Every taste and meal you can imagine, plus a few more that you can't imagine.
Oh, I've never been good at lying. I only ever really did it once, when it mattered.
For parasite-free purple berries.
The term parasite...
Time to confess, miscreant.
I was going to turn her in, but she was there. Felicity. She was all crying. Told me all the bad stuff she did. Needed somebody to say she weren't a bad person. So I said it. And now I wonder a lot if I am the bad person on account of that lie.
As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen, I might appear above the occasional frivolity. But no, I do enjoy spectating a rousing sporting match.
Maybe I'm not good, but I'm less bad? Less bad is pretty good, I reckon. A less bad person might not need to feel bad a lot. Thanks.
That's right, dude. You're chill.
Guess I should get back to work. Important job and all. You
I
know
can see why he's treated so well by Auntie's, just keeping him quiet.
Since Fel and I worked the garbage pile in Argos. Like, less bad. Maybe good even.
Bronzing is prohibited in the Tuesday and Thursday zones? Why even have the T-zones then? Oh, and sportsmanlike conduct is tolerated?
Samples from our nutritious tobacco line.
A blood sport without blood sounds like red ink to Auntie. our tossball teams play for keeps, I witnessed no fewer than 6 critical blood force dramas in last week's contest between the Easy Heel Loafers and Spectrum brand bandits. I'd pit our least bankable tossball team against the Protectorate's entire roster of pitchball pushovers any day of the fiscal week. Even with half our team's 32 backs benched, they forfeit by middle time. It would be an embarrassment of
Willard Cunning's someone I really need to meet.
ad windfall. Our athletic assets would achieve full profit potential as human billboards. Of course, I also enjoy the simple pleasure of watching professional athletes doing that.
Hey, I ain't the enemy.
Just like you. Until next time, look for me in the Platinum Executive Skybox above the line.
What's comestible? What's comestible? Literally giving it away.
Takes all sorts. But what nature inflicts to offer a higher quality.
You're here from Melquiades Alcantara. Afraid you're a mite bit late.
Nature wants to kill you.
Investigator Yoshida, Department of Excessive Corporate Malfeasance. Did you know the deceased?
The first of many rivals. But that original goal remains one of our goals. Yes, now we strive to spread.
Seems like you're not the only one. Were you aware if you had any business rivals, any disgruntled employees? Deals gone sour?
Well fortified by our products. So strive, thrive, survive, arrive. Armed with Auntie's choice. Trust your Auntie.
Are you asking the questions now? Thought this worked the other way.
Is Auntie Cleo offering a warm welcome to all visiting Auntie's choice employees, affiliates.
We mostly just make sure no one's sloppy enough to get caught. If they do, we throw the book at them. And it's a law. Of course we have laws. Anyone breaks a few in a flagrant or particularly inept fashion, they need to be held accountable, or everyone's bottom line suffers. No, that would make my day if you were to blame. I only cover internal rivalries. As an outsider, you'd be someone else's department to worry about. You're clear to saunter freely. But remember, taste more and feel less. Auntie Fizzo's numb rum.
The only division that earns us less when they work more. Ease off the throttle, gang. Won't be any malfeasance if you don't look for it. Next is assertive arbitration. Quite the bit pit. Down 14% in net gross. You're supposed to squeeze blood.
Damn, that bitch just talks 24/7.
Biological exploitation's output is down 18%. I'm not paying professional hunters to run a petting zoo. Acquire and exploit the local fauna like it's your life's work. I get it. Between the rifts, aggressive rivals, and the actions of maverick...
Your boss is dead.
Look who's back. You. I know one. Valo Andrews, owner of the Best Choice. Wasn't too keen on our success. Melquiades said she's meaner than... The only way I'd ever make it in that place is crawling through a vent. Some of us have pride. Till next week.
I promise we will all thrive. There are so many reasons to shop for Auntie's Choice products. We have a wide range of goods for every budget, from the most extravagant to the most big-minded of customers. We have food and drink for every taste and meal you can imagine, plus a few more that you can't imagine, but that we can sell you.
What now?
We are also the only...
Have an issue with the service? She's in her office. Door to your right. Oh,
The fact that any kind of parasite found in an Auntie's Choice product is provided free of charge and is not the property.
What are you doing back here? No one's allowed. Who left that door unlocked?
What are you even doing in my bar?
She's on uppers.
Someone will be fired over this. Then, once they reach the nadir of their sorrows, rehired, only that I may fire them again. And I don't know what you think you're seeing here, but ignore all this. It's a Raptidon bite, a unique concoction devised by Melquiades Alcantara, who was simply my dearest friend. Or was. I procured its recipe from him before his unfortunate passing, and before you ask, yes, I have receipts for everything.
She's got it covered. Hey, get off me. Almost stepped on your fucking head. My dog is losing it on some children outside. That's her tradition. Who am I? Who am I to interfere with such a thing? Roast cock. Try our delicious roast cock. I've seen that on a menu. Couldn't help but chortle. Fancy pricks calling chicken cock. But I guess it was specifically a rooster. Ouch. I'm childish, frankly. Cock humor gets me going, frankly. Sorry, I hate this fucking advertisement shit, but I'm pissing. Boo-da beat da ba ba doo. Hush it dee da ba doo. Skibba bee ba 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 doo ba. This is a hellish fucking place. I'm gonna finish these quests. I don't know what they were thinking putting this shit in the game.
As if I don't know how to scout. This isn't. Now that we have the recipe for this dreadful elixir, I think you're wearing down my resolve, don't you? Look, I see you're going to be a problem. Just cover my efforts and expenses and the recipe. Fine, you can have it. That admittedly was a mite embarrassing. Any serious player would have locked the door first, before spreading out incriminating evidence. Here you are, one lightly bloody, slightly less secret recipe. Time for you to blunder out the way you blundered in.
Got your ass, bitch. Black powder, 0G whiskey, purple berry punch, Raptidon venom. I'm taking your shit too, bitch.
But our Arcadia-grown league is a worthy substitute. Certainly a more profitable program than the Protector it's watered down.
Water down ass water.
Rip-off pitchball, they call it. My, how imaginative. And don't get me started on their arbitrary
Still in your shit, bitch.
Bronzing is prohibited in the Tuesday and Thursday zones? Why even have the T-zones then? Oh,
I ran her.
Sportsmanlike conduct is tolerated? Ha! That will put posteriors in the seats. A blood sport without blood sounds like red ink to Auntie. Our tossball teams play for keeps.
Woo. Barely stole that before that person walked up.
Critical blood force dramas in last week's contest between the Easy Heel Loafers and Spectrum brand bandits. I'd pit our least bankable tossball team against the Protectorate's entire roster of pitchball pushovers any day of the fiscal week. Even with half our team's 32 backs benched, they forfeit by middle
Fuck
time.
off.
It would be an embarrassment of body goals.
Nope, everyone can see me.
Our athletic assets would achieve full profit potential as human billboards. Of course, I also enjoy the pleasure of watching professional athletes
Can't handle this shit.
each other. Such a relatable interest. See, subordinates, I'm just like you. Until next.
Alright, let's get back up here. And that voice actress has the most fucking grating voice possible.
We have Anti-Cleo versus the Moon Man as a ballad for...
Raptidon Bite Cocktail. That's black powder on the rim.
Auntie's Choice Society is based upon. Not because we worship bits, but because of the system's glorious
Big, greasy claws.
subjects get. We respond to what you want through your decisions as consumers. What's more, we skip the frivolous approval process. Our
Not helping my trust issues, Commander.
Why wait 20 years to bring something now?
Orthodox at best.
Hey, mister, any bits to spare?
No.
Hey, everybody, look who it is. Our dude. All finished? Knew he was connected. What'd you find out? He tell you any secrets about Auntie?
Or inspiring stories about her career ascent. You know, that might act as encouragement to them like us, presently stagnating in our position of paid employee.
Huh. A rumor had it she was one of the Schuyler line, old money family, type who looked down at anybody who worked for a living. Never seemed like her. I got a whole lot of insightful observations like that, you know.
Wait. There's been more than one Auntie Cleo? Explains a lot, now that I think about
No
it.
duh.
Like how she ain't a few hundred years old. Huh.
Learn anything more?
One time she ate an expired chum bar.
Just like normal people.
That's real relatable. I mean, we all done that, right? But I just never thought she would. 'Cause she's Auntie, you know?
Yeah, like she could eat a bar right out of the paste obtruder, the freshest and least natural it's ever gonna be.
What else? Can't even imagine possessing that degree of marketing acumen.
You could just tell people how to think and do things. Like to not constantly yell at you all the time for only just doing your job.
Those details were highly motivating, both personally and professionally. Real roadmap to success kind of thing.
Diverges greatly from events depicted in Auntie the Musical, the all-singing adaptation of Auntie's life story, which we've all, of course, watched 9 times. Didn't make the drink, or didn't make... Oh, I see.
Less we know about all that, the better. But I knew you'd effectuate effectually. Right? Wasn't I just saying? Here, for your trouble, from all of us. Now, about that last person of interest. There's a former Spacer's Choice VIP in the brig. We, tried talking to him, you know, to see if he had any useful dirt. But he's, kind of mean.
Nice.
Of scathing invective.
Belittling, one might say. But, you know, tough sort like you might have an easier go of it. Nah, they got him set up like in olden times. They let everybody walk up and holler at him, throw produce and such. Whatever that is.
How mean are we
You know, we all
talking?
been chewed out pretty fiercely before. Kind of a regular occurrence, really. But I swear, I ain't never...
I still have nightmares. Sometimes I think I hear his voice, and I start to run.
Uh-huh. Likewise. Future generations will tell cautionary bedtimes. Oh, that sounded very take charge. Have to remember that. Okay. We'll make sure you've got authorization to the brig when you arrive. May you effectuate effectually toward the agreed-upon goal state. That's...
I hate these fucking people. The elevator to the Briggs and the head office tower.
Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon. Not because we worship bits, but because of the system's glorious efficacy. While the Protectorate decide what its subjects get, we respond to what you want through your decisions as consumers. What's more, we skip the frivolously lengthy approval process our overbearing neighbors employ. Why wait 20 years to bring a new product to market when it can be enhancing people's lives now as a response?
They sent me to talk to this guy because he's too mean. This is fantastic.
Can't tell the difference between cover and concealment, but you need a good set of armor. Or someone succeeds in ventilating you.
At Auntie's Choice, we understand that the marketplace is dynamic, efficient, and well...
Ah, wonderful. More of you.
Welcome to the Brig, but please do not taunt the prisoners. Thank you. I know what I said, and I meant what I said. Visitors to the Brig are required to taunt the prisoners. We hope you've...
Alright, let's taunt him. Oh my god, dude. Look at him. He's fucking scary.
Come to jeer at a fallen old rival like all the rest. Swear I heard from everybody else in this rickety tub. So far, I am decidedly unimpressed. Been some sorely lackluster heckling from your colleagues. Clever as barbs weren't clever enough by half. Not expecting much, but go ahead. Try your worst.
It's time to roast him.
That was almost all right. Better than most. Pretty so-so. Got anything else? Ah, you dangled that compliment before yanking it away. Had me going there for a sec. Not too shabby. Anyhow, you done yet? Or you got more?
He liked it.
That joke cuts both ways, friend. You look like a walking petri dish yourself. For once, I'm glad this is a full face mask, too. You're almost half decent at this. Not especially skilled, but not atrocious. Not good, though. Definitely not good. Don't abandon your present employment by any means. Wait, you didn't come here for the express purpose of ridicule and castigation? Well, certainly embraced it, though. Respect the flexibility and commitment. So, all right, I give up. What do you want?
Whatever they're working on, don't worry about it. All I know is their department alone is responsible for...
By that measure, everyone outside Auntie's Choice would be interesting. And trust me, nobody's an inkling as captivating as I am. Look, I appreciate the attention and all, but does any of this benefit me? Because otherwise, you might as well just jeer away.
Rivalry between our tough divisions. Jealousy, hard feelings, really stirring the pot.
Appreciate the directness. A simple transaction. None of this self-determinism claptrap. Just two people haggling out a deal. Name's Himanshu Tegulapalli. Regional
What the
brand
fuck?
manager for Tau Ceti. Spacer's Choice. Auntie has it in for all of us former reps. But me, in particular. Been humiliating Spacer's Choice every chance she gets. You seen those display images mocking the Moon Man? Dressed up like a baby? Petty stuff. Being completely one-sided. Till now.
Oh shit.
You bet. I want my turn. Figured I earned it. I mean,
Oh, if there's a chance to turn off the sound.
I
Oh.
taped a particularly scathing diatribe earlier. Patch it into the PA system. Let me have my say.
Yes, I will do this. And you just happen to have a pre-recorded diatribe.
Not on me presently, no. They tend to take things off prisoners, you know? It's weirdly universal. Also wasn't wearing this reeking thing prior to being staged for public ridicule. The audio cartridge is in an evidence locker in the room behind that desk.
Oh, I got you.
Bet if you just ask the guard over there nicely for access, she'd open it right up for you. The PA system controls are in the back room at client intake. Had it all worked out earlier.
I got you.
Got caught.
I like this mission.
Wonderful. That broadcast is gonna be the finest verbal rebuke of my career. Though I should mention, while you're on this ship, Auntie's Choice has a few products what might improve your odor, looks, and breath. Sorry. Couldn't help myself.
Oh, he loves roasting. I like this guy. Spacer's ballsack. Let's just talk to her. I have a high speech.
The bridge. What is it?
Shh.
Well, you'd probably pay me to remotely unlock it. And/or ask me in a remarkably debonair fashion.
How about this much, plus a wink and a smile?
All right. See that door behind me? It's suddenly somehow been pleasure doing business.
Oh, I love this lady. I love Auntie's Choice's easiness to negotiate. It's just always a couple caps. Uh-oh, oops. Oops, my hand slipped. Oops. Oops.
What? You forget what you needed to do? The audio cartridge is in an evidence. Get going. The next irritating...
Just to stick it to him, I want to replace this fucking audio recording. Value added Esplanade. Then we'll go to the tram. See if I can do a region hop. I think I can. I love it. I don't have to take the stupid tram anymore. I think I've been wasting my time taking the tram. This is slightly more immersive. I've had enough of that, though.
Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon. Not because we worship bits, but because of the system's glorious efficacy. While the Protectorate decide what its subjects get, we respond to what you want through your decisions as consumers. What's more?
Attention
Beep,
all
boop, boop, bop.
employees of this poor excuse for corporate plundership. This ill-conceived, off-brand take on an oligarchy. Say what you will. Of space. Attention all employees of this poor excuse for corporate plundership. This ill-conceived, off-brand take on an oligarchy. Say what you will of Spacer's Choice and the other corporations, but none of us ever put big on
Can't tell the difference between cover and concealment. Good set of up. Before someone succeeds in ventilating you.
hope is better than false hope, right?
Putting on my good shit again.
Where everybody in this company thinks they're going to be somebody someday. It ain't gonna happen.
Nice work. A sterling performance. By both of us. I've been waiting to give everybody here a piece of my mind for some time. You've heard about the Spacer's Choice and Anti-Cleo merger, I'm sure. Auntie was attempting a hostile takeover, but we outplayed her. Voted her and her execs. After Earth went dark, Auntie was technically the senior-ranking executive in Tau Ceti. But everything she's been doing since has been quasi-legal at best, including her being CEO of Auntie's Choice. With Earth being dark, no one has proof to call her on it. What I had to say was more important. People here needed to hear how bad they've been bamboozled. The rest is going to come out eventually anyway. After that, we can all go back to it. This little ruse of hers will collapse and she'll be exposed for every corporation to see. Then, if I were Auntie, and thankfully I'm not, I'd say she's betting if she takes over Arcadia, she can prevent all that from happening. Success here leading to success there and such. No thanks. One Spacer's Choice is back in control.
Auntie here to brighten your workday with a report on just how
He's like, nah, I'll stay in prison just in case. Let's go. Well, that unfortunately didn't last long.
Mister, any bits to spare?
Any update on the man in the Moon Man mask? Heard the announcement, assumed that was your doing. Wait! What?
What? But Auntie...
Wait.
What?
Says here, unfinished business leaves one undone. Trim loose ends before everything comes unraveled. Well, that sounds rather dire, you know, contextually.
attention any and all no-getters on my payroll. It's time to recognize the downwardly mobile with my latest demotions report.
Yeah, Twombly? Maybe we should worry more about them right now? That's exactly what the corporate assassins in the Aetherwave serials say before they terminate someone.
Ah, I remember that scene.
There have been none ready. Not quite charged yet. Let's get you healed. Happy to help. Discreetly.
Well, that didn't work out. Interesting, okay. What time is it? It's almost 9, and I've been streaming for 1 hour. I got a little more in me. I'm about to drag my nuts across their chins. Metaphorically, of course. Commander, your balls are showing. Raw! Oh wait, you know what? Let's cancel. I need to see if I can talk to Inez.
Commander, over here. Commander, wanted to... Ain't heard from... Watch the message with me. Or we otherwise parted... True.
Inez, it's Ortiz.
He's a crabble.
I ain't got long. Neither for this message nor for life. I made a mistake. I signed up to get grafted, but it's gone wrong.
Oh man.
When I got to the lab, that something was off. It was a secret, they said. We couldn't tell no one. And now my blood's infected and I'm as good as dead. Law, I just wanted to be like you. Throw myself at the problem, wrestle it down. But I should have listened when they told me about how your graft hurt you. How it failed you. I should have reached out sooner. Maybe things would have been different. Please, find that lab on Cloister. It's in an ice cave, but I ain't sure where exactly. They hid it good. Whatever you're doing is, stop them. Don't let them do this to anyone else. Please.
Commander, I ain't sure what to make of Ortiz's message. He's dying. If it's as he says, I ain't got a choice. Will you help me? I don't even know how to answer that. Thank you. We keep our lamps lit. We are...
Alright, I'll do her request later. I love having Tristan because he draws aggression. The hammer guy. He just runs up to them and starts hitting him with the hammer. I think I killed everyone here. Maybe not. I normally only wipe out Protectorate bases. But I might have taken everyone out here. Oh no.
That's right, folks. Keep the chanting going. I can see the overseer. That's right, folks. Keep the chanting going. I can see the overseer. Others get the exact same pay. Only work 12 hours.
There you are, bitch.
Welcome to Auntie's fine product. I assume it was about damn time you got here. This labor stoppage has put us almost a full week behind schedule and is making me look quite the fool.
I'm gonna roast her.
Unsophisticated, impertinent, dim-witted. You'll fit right in with my peons. So, maybe it'll make sense to you when they babble about... It should go without saying that such flights of fantasy have no place inside Auntie's Choice. And if we were still in Tau City, they... Nevertheless, here, we must focus on getting these ingrates back to work. And remind them that they're damn lucky to have Auntie's Choice to dedicate their lives to. Absolutely. Why? Can you... No. Only within Auntie's choice can these drudges... You're asking me? That... And when I say I, it is critical that you understand that, as director of this facility, I should effectively be treated as though I were an executive. Is that clear? Well, there's this plan. So, the workers may be unhappy, but they must realize their comfort is a distance. My workers are striking. They've appointed some kind of leader, and he's the one you have to talk to. His name is, I believe he has demands, but I can't be bothered. You will find him up on the landing pad with some of his minions. Go help him understand the situation. So, Yes, well, best of luck to us.
Looks like Amazon.
I ain't aiming to seem rude, but I got a lot to deal with right now. Unless this is mighty important, I'll respectfully ask to be left to my business. Settle my complaints? How exactly you planning that? Auntie's got to prioritize worker prosperity over productivity. What we've got now is, poor... Remind me again?
An inhospitable occupational environment that ignores worker safety and health concerns.
Right, that. Right. Exactly. The conditions under which Auntie extracts our labor is, unacceptable.
They work 20-hour shifts, which require stims to endure that are charged at a premium. Adrena time is actually cheaper on the undisputed claim than it is here. And if that inhuman brutality isn't enough to offend basic decency, they're also barred from using the restroom throughout the business day. They're 20-hour. It is an unconscionable condition to keep these workers in. I can't imagine how hard it is for them to coordinate their daily duties. No, I'm just a fellow underling suffering the corporate grind who saw the plight of these poor...
That's right. Leo has been an absolute wealth of what's what. Without him...
Under the yoke of oppressive
Right, that.
Me?
Now hold it right there. We aren't here to talk about Leo. We're here to talk about what it's going to take to make our shifts need to be reduced to 12 hours a day. 4 hours of personal time ain't even enough to rest, much less get any... Second, if we gotta work those long hours, we want free Adrena time. Bad enough it's making everything taste like we're gnawing nickel pads. Having to pay for the play. Finally, we want all-day bathroom access. Expecting us to fit our necessities into the same 4 hours is just mean. Plus, between us, most folk ain't, if you get my meaning. Thank you for...
I'm on their side and against the corporation, so if I can somewhat put it in their favor, I'll do it.
It reeks of corporatist in here. Or perhaps a scrap has perished elsewhere in the vents.
What the hell? Why is there a way to sneak in?
Welcome back, Ameliorator. Did you make contact with workers? Do they understand that this stoppage is madness? Are they ready to So, what are these ingrate alley sprats willing to settle for? Golden privies and gilded sheets? To be spoon-fed crunch whenever their tummies rumble? 8-hour workdays? $12 hour? bad? What are they gonna do with the other half of the day? Lounge around the facility? I am, frankly, disappointed you would even bring me such a preposterous demand. You should have nipped this offensive arrogance in the bud. I suppose that's true. It wouldn't take much to put enough pep in their proverbial step to make up for 2 lost hours. Their overall productivity might even improve. That
It will.
would translate into more profit for the plant, which means larger bonuses from me, which should be more than enough to make up for the... All right, you've convinced me. What else do they want? Free? Free? Nothing inside of Auntie's Choice is free. Law, nothing in life is free. Everything has a cost. Everything. Materials, labor, time, distribution, forced scarcity. Giving something away for free is akin to ignoring the cost of its creation, which is one small step from the system completely breaking down and plunging us all into anarchy.
I could blackmail her.
And more work means more profit. More than enough to cover the cost of the stims. I see your angle now, and it certainly is a shrewd one. You are Auntie's material for sure. Done. Is there more they ask?
Yes. I'm getting them everything that they want.
They want to relieve themselves on company time? I've never heard something so preposterous. Can you imagine how many bits that loss of productivity will cost us? What if they lounge? What if they take time to relax?
I'm basically convincing her that being a reasonable employer is a scheme.
Auntie would be paying for all manner of unprofitable shenanigans. Somewhere? Oh, that actually explains the odor in storage room 3. I never imagined they might be... I'll get the door unlocked immediately. And cleaning crews dispatched.
Yes.
What more do they want?
That's everything.
Very good. Ha! I was going to say they would be, but that would be downright farcical.
I have fucking wrecked that negotiation. Fantastic. I didn't even have to blackmail her. Good news.
Do you have news for us about the negotiations? That's as fine a place to start as any. What did that tyrant have to say for herself? She willing to see reason? Well, I can't begin to tell you what a relief that is. By which I mean a most promising development. How go the other hurdles? She willing to see reason? Free? Really? Why, I'd surely have lost that bet. I figured we'd ask for free and settle for wholesale. You're a miracle worker. What's next? Excellent. What well, that certainly is disappointing. But I suppose we'll manage. An extra 2 hours off a day will make life a little easier, at least. Well,
you can take a whole
you
shit.
have done exceptionally well by us, my new friend. With these new conditions, we'll return to work with vigor rather than dread. Thank you.
Damn! I really felt like I was close to signing all of you, and I needed that recruitment bonus. I don't know how I'm going to afford my hair cream now, but I'll get him next time. And he won't always have you working her angles for her. And her usual agents don't stand a chance against me.
Next time? Against you? What in law's name are you saying? Sometimes you talk so odd it don't sound like you're Auntie's choice at all. It don't matter. All that
Who is he, I
my
wonder?
working conditions have just improved mightily.
Spacer's
Thanks to you,
choice?
stranger. Now, if you'll excuse us, we're gonna get back to work.
I suppose that passes for a happy ending among these corporatists. Excellent work, dear.
What's the matter, buddy? Let's save real quick. Let's see if I can pick pop. Gritty, greasy grandpas. Let me make sure the world's not ending. Fucking soldiers keep on patrolling right here.
Peddle your wares elsewhere.
Fucking get out of here, goofball. Oh, I already raided his chest. Didn't need a key for that. They're working again. And the shitter's open. Wow. I'm proud to give them a 24.
Cereals of speak freely.
Payday's just a week away. I'm not sure if I'll be getting bits, or if I owe my whole check to the company vending machines.
Uh-oh. Where's homegirl? I killed her dog when I first walked in. Tight. No one's in here. Arg, 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 arg. I'm stealing her shit.
The workers have returned and production has resumed. Wonderful work, our disruption ameliorator. I do wish it had gone more smoothly, but I understand. I have already informed the Home Office, and with it, put in an extra sprinkling of mild praise directly with Auntie. She will... You may tell the executives that dispatched you that you have done an adequate job. Under my keen...
Wahoo! No other quests on this planet? Okay.
The story of Anti-Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend, to be handed down for a modest fee to each successive generations, Spacer's choice swollen headed mascot represents the worst impulses of old corporations, who unfairly stack the deck against the little person. Tried with us.
Tramicular. Arriving any moment now. Approaching station.
Laugh, purchase, and consume with Auntie's Choice.
Welcome back. We understand you've been a very busy little...
Yes, time is bits. Tell us how it went.
The occasional frivolity. But no, I do enjoy spectating a rousing sporting match as much as all of you base rank and file. The big rift cut off.
A satisfactory effort, my ameliorator. I had hopes your talents would yield a result a mite more in our favor, but good work overall.
Well, I suppose I...
Anything else you'd like to report?
Bronzing is prohibited in the Tuesday and Thursday zones. Why even have the T-zones then? Oh, and sportsmanlike conduct is...
Your performance at that facility went exceedingly well, all things considered. And it was an ideal first step in affecting my...
There you go again, pinning your career to that flim-flam mathematics. What do a bunch of eggheads know about marketing? Marketing isn't some rigmarole you can plug into a computronic doodad. It's instinct, intuition, know-how. It's fucking art.
Yes, suppose we should...
I'm the head of the protect... Auntie wants details on their methodology, pharmacology... Oh, do tell. I hope you gathered supplemental materials and recruited the scientist as well. Well, got what we needed. Sometimes a body count can't be helped.
Better in the ground than in our enemy's employ. Nice work, my ameliorator.
Now, I assume you won't mind we have a few questions about the process. Our people will extract details about the pharmacology and methodology. That will all no doubt prove useful. But we're most interested in the technology and its results.
I'm just like you. Until next time, look for me in the Platinum Executive Skybox above the line of scrimmage.
Can't say I like the sound of... What else can you tell us about the place? Turn up any additional details? Anything especially marketable? But still, they keep on marketing it as virtually foolproof, don't they? So much for their vaunted moral high ground. And so much for us exploiting that. Ah, good to know, good to know. That? What else? Excellent. Along with something extra for your effort. Too bad about the lead scientist. Converting him would have earned you an above-average payout. All right. For your next assignment, well, it's something of an organizational priority.
Congratulations. Your storied success has earned you a whole entire minute with our...
So your preliminary chores are complete? Oh, finally, a contractor with a little backbone. Normally they flee or expire, leaving the work woefully incomplete. Ah, I remember you from before. Fairfield, yes? Tell me, as an outside agent, do you have any quandaries working with our organization? Ah, I see we have an ideological fellow traveler. Why, this is a nice surprise. Do hope you'll forgive these two. They're competing for a rather significant promotion, you see. It tends to make employees fractious, like young ursopods cooped up in the den. So, you've been advancing a fairly radical idea with a group that, to date, we've considered our rivals. Certain communications have even been exchanged between our ship and the Order's headquarters. You've spoken to the delegates, yes? A cessation of hostilities could present any number of potentially profitable options, assuming we could work out favorable terms. Oh, my security team would never allow it. But a call like this... Of course, Ruth would also need to agree. Perhaps if you were to perform a few useful errands for the Order, you might earn a meeting with her to propose the same. If you don't like it, don't do it. If you believe peace worthwhile, pursue it further and complain elsewhere to anyone but me. Have Ruth reach out when she's ready to talk, and I'll set up a call on a secure line next door.
I like her. She's kind of straight to business. Okay. That perk I took was a mistake, because anytime you choose a new skill to level up even once, all your next levels, you have to keep putting only into that one thing until you hit the next lowest level, which is 11. I literally don't get a choice. It's a rough flaw. On the plus side, it lets me have much more perk, more skill points by level 30 than most people. I would like Negotiator. How do I get that? Wow, Leadership 9. I don't have that. I will not have that. Oh, I didn't pick a perk. I'm just not that hype about most of this. Oh, now I have a bunch of explosives ability. Oh, that's fun. Hell yeah, that's pretty powerful. Now my companions are fully leveled. Basically turn them each into final bosses.
Good luck, my ameliorator. Remember,
Don't let us keep
heinous ascetic without Auntie's choice.
You look befuddled. Or perhaps that's just...
Whenever I see that moon man's grinning face, I want to cleave it in twain.
Those collection ones are hard, and I refuse to try and sort out which ones I missed and find a list of them. It's too much. Let's go ahead and do her companion quest. Thank God I'm done with this fucking place. Horrible. What time is it? Let me take my sleepy time pills. Sleepy time peptides. It's amino acids, actually. Glycine times 1. Magnesium L3 and 8 times 3. Come on, you son of a bitch. Why is there cotton inside of pills? I guess probably water or moisture control or some shit. Ow! Oh man. Ow! Somehow managed to bite my tongue while swallowing pills, which is a rough fucking maneuver. Oh man, that hurt. Whew, my tongue. Fucking chomped down on my fucking tongue. Pretty solidly hard. Human jaws are pretty strong. That's why you should never put your hands in the mouth of a fucking critter. Critter, a person having a seizure. These are both very, very good. We'll make it a full heal focus build. She's our medic. Okay, it's somewhere I've been already, thankfully. I came in here because I wanted to and just fucking
Whoa, this must be the place
beat 'em up.
Ortiz mentioned. Hard to fathom a lab in those caves.
Wonder if they'll spawn anything back in. I killed everything already.
What in the void?
Oh yeah, this was just
I think
sealed.
I've seen enough death to fill 3 lifetimes. And it don't get any easier. What happened here? He spent his last moments crawling over to this terminal from the wreck. Sorry, friend. Wait. He's got a code breaker on him. Let's see.
Have you no battlefield decorum?
I'll be damned. That powered up the elevator. Signal.
Hello? Is anyone there? I have been signaling for help incessantly. Come quickly. I'm trapped in my office, by the foyer. The others, I fear they might have lost their lives at the hands, claws of escaped beasts. Mind yourself.
That's him. That must be the doctor. He's got no idea an entire squad died trying to fly in here and save his sorry ass.
He thinks he is frightened now, but once we find him, we shall teach him the meaning of true terror.
The door is barred shut. Man, I bit my tongue so hard that it's like hard to talk. Maybe I'll just shut the fuck up. Just... Let's find out what happens first. Oh, yeah, let's disable it. What? Oh, that's ass.
Tate speaking. I need the record to show that I have reported many times that these pressure valves have fallen into disrepair. Only to be ignored each of those times. And now I'm out here in the voided cold, attempting to stop this leak from getting worse and... What was that? Stay back, creature!
Critters.
Doctor for locking the catcher in the gun safe. This is when I need it.
Terrible way to end the workday.
Poor scientist, man. That's ass way to die. Getting eaten alive. Like some kind of crimbo.
In this place? Ain't no purpose for this. This clear disregard for life.
Beasts cannot protect themselves from organized exploitation, so it falls upon us to act as their protectors. We shall find the perpetrators of this act.
What's... Ola Ortiz?
They're making him into fucking Nemesis.
No. No, it ain't him. I thought... Commander, help me make sense of this.
ART is released.
Over here! These beasts have me pinned down!
I had a notion. Law. My heart just about stopped when I saw him. Thought they did this to another person? Void. Damn it. This poor man. The test subjects. Or T. All of them could have been me. Saying what, exactly? You're not telling stories, are you? All that matters now is finding that doctor. He's got a reckoning coming. Yeah, I'm...
Just see if there's anything else. I'm still in everything.
Of freedom is grander than any slop. Seize every moment of your life and hold it close. I suppose we could use that hatch to move without detection, though as always, I would prefer a more straightforward, less cramped approach.
I released the
Only
pig.
Guilty should be incarcerated. Do these look like criminals to you? This is going to be quite horrible, isn't it?
Critter Catcher is a higher-powered experimental prototype. I gotta try this out. Critter Catcher. No bloody way. I'm gonna tranquilize them all. You're fucked.
What did you do that for?
Gotta catch 'em all. Critter Catch. Where's that breadworm at? Did I capture the Raptidon Hunter?
Is this the cub that Terminal mentioned? Still breathing, but only just. Boy, that must be his mama on the other side of the glass. We were too late for the soldier back there, but not too late for this cub. We should help.
I don't have any medical ability. I just don't have the skill for it. Yeah, I think I've done everything I can in this section. I murdered that fucking pig. I was trying to tranquilize it.
Getting past those ursopods won't be easy. They turn mean real fast.
Intercepted my distress signal.
Oh, we got his signal all right. Let's get the bastard.
Once we enter, say the word and I shall pinion his arms, then you commence with smacking him about. How I love
I like his
tactical
plan.
planning.
It's a great plan, dude. Great fucking plan. Ursopods escape! Ursopods escape! Do 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 do. Well, it's sad I can't save the cub. I don't have the knowledge. Whatever, it's an alien scum and I just killed its mother.
I thought there wasn't a person alive who could best the matriarch Ursapod. Yeah,
You the doctor in...
indeed I am, soldier. And my, what a picture you are. What exquisite graft work. Might I trouble you for an examination?
So you're the one who butchered my friend, Ortiz. The one who tortured those creatures out there. Who killed that soldier.
What's going on? I don't know any Ortiz, I swear it. I'm just a doctor. Please, don't shoot.
He doesn't know the patient's names. That's all the more reason to spank your cheeks, old man. You've gone far enough, old man. I'm here to spank your cheeks. Apologies, I'm microwaving a weenie, dude. This is the state of the union in my household. Weenie microwaving son of a gun. And you know that hell only need 30 seconds. It's still gonna explode. Preservative free. Be frank. Lips and dicks, but still. No preservatives. Robert F. Kennedy would eat this hot dog the long way. Oh no. Of course. I drop it immediately onto the fucking ground. My dog will enjoy that. Fuck it. It's a sign from God.
Records? I don't know of any such... Oh, bother. Fine, yes, I did complete a procedure on one Trooper Ortiz, along with 2 others. He eagerly offered himself up for this project's first human trials. Rather hasty in hindsight. I know what you're thinking. Yes, the grafting program was officially shuttered 6 months ago. That was not a lie. But I thought it a shame, and it seems I wasn't alone in that. I was recruited for this unofficial venture soon after. Don't understand the need for secrecy myself, but our sponsor demanded it. I dared not ask too many questions. What you have to understand is that being a regular soldier does not pay dividends, but being the ultimate frontline fighter does. They understood this. Unfortunately, understanding can only go so far, as each of their bodies rejected the graft. But I got exceptional data out of it.
Enough with the excuses. You absolute wretch. Any scientist with any shred of decency would have refused your position. Your precious data is nothing compared to those you killed.
I sympathize with your friend, soldier. Truly, I do. But if I mourn every failure within these walls, I might never operate again. You must understand that the work we do here is greater than any one life. We can change the galaxy for the better. If you require convincing that my experiments have led to many breakthroughs, witness me. My own lungs would have failed without my prototyping of a device to keep me alive.
That device any good at stopping a bullet?
Enough with the threats of violence. Listen here, if you choose to brutalize me, all of my research and knowledge will be gone. Forever. The suffering you've seen here will be nothing in comparison to the suffering I could prevent. Do you truly want to be the one to stand in the way of progress? It's been a long time coming, but I believe I've laid the groundwork for treating injury and illness far better than modern medicine can manage. We are on the precipice of regrowing limbs that had been lost in accidents. reversing brain trauma, nerve damage, mayhaps aging one day. It would be a boon to humanity, and a boon to Auntie's bottom line.
Don't even start, Commander. I ain't keen on anything this man sells.
Let's not be hasty. I see your graft is a result of revision surgery. Your first go was botched, and you were considered a failure of the program, yes? I know what happened to those failures. Demoted, disgraced. It was horrible business. And yet, you still wear our colors. You want to reclaim your station.
No, I don't
you?
like this fucking scoundrel.
You don't know anything about what I want. I wish I could agree with you. But I have fallen in the esteem of others. Whether I want to regain my position or not doesn't matter.
You think there were no victims of the first program? That your existence isn't built off the bones of those who came before? You're no more righteous than I. You simply looked away. Now, if you stay your hand, I will grant you 2 state-of-the-art grafting parts. They cannot fail. Install one of them, and you'll see my earnest intent. You were never the broken thing they made you, soldier. If you wish it, you may still become a most extraordinary specimen.
No, no. Stop talking. Stay there. Don't make any stupid moves, understand? The adults need to have a talk over here. Commander, I don't know what to do. I came here intending to make him pay for what he's done. And I can't shake the reasons I've seen to burn this place to the ground. But what if he's right? What if something in his work is worth saving? What if this is my chance to make something of my life? To be accepted again?
This is your choice, dog.
Already, Commander? You know, it's telling that when a choice is to be made, you're more keen to vacillate or walk
Oh,
me
fuck
that
off.
was uncharitable. You've done a good deal for me in our time together. Now, I ain't condone. We can trust. We'd only be repeating the cycle. We would be complicit. Law knows the folk hurt by the war could use the help. That's your lucky day.
Thank you, soldier. Thank you. I won't forget this. I swear.
Make no mistake. I ain't doing this for my own gain. If you... Let's get out of here before...
I've lifted the lab out of lockdown. You are free to leave unhindered. I'll be off to Fairfield soon.
I guess I better put it out of its misery.
Real rotten piece of work, you know that?
I don't really care what she thinks because that cub was already dying and its mom is dead. big Squidward. Damn idiots, you blocked me. Come on, come this way. What's the point of that?
Let's pinpoint what you and I can accomplish for the Order.
You're the anomalous outlier.
The Chamber of Conflict
From the
Evaluation and
wires.
Strategic Planning is currently off limits to non-essential personnel.
Please direct any inquiries to the Artificer Laureate.
The presiding bishop is not accepting visitors at this time.
I'm afraid it might be soft locked or something.
It's one way to become the center of attention.
It is her I'm supposed to talk to, so...
Let's pinpoint what you and I can accomplish for the Order.
What the hell? I hope I didn't soft lock it. Where's Homegirl? Let's see if I got any critters. Nope. My Ursapod cub's missing.
Think we should make... And maybe I can bend the doc's ear for a... Thank you. I'm just hoping...
trying not to fret about these rifts so much.
People think I got ejected from the saloon because I'm free sheets to the wind. Maybe I am drunk. Drunk on a boulder.
Ethel's laboratory.
Ah, Inez. No, I actually brought a few other grafting parts with me, if you reckon my arm can handle a stitch.
Oh, these are pristine indeed. Is this of an ursopod?
Yeah, you could say. Since Doc's given her blessing, which do you reckon I go with? The ursopod's mucus gland could absorb some incoming damage, if you don't mind getting a little sticky. The mantis swarm hive, however, would be best for crowd control. Say the word, and I'll sick these little guys on any enemy in our vicinity. I'm intrigued by either option, really.
The slime sounds disgusting.
Hive it is. Just refrain from any...
Oh, the mantis swarm is a wonderful choice. There. I dare say you won't be needing any tune-ups in the near future. But by the by, what is it, dear? You look, well, a bit like you've been stung by a terror ray. I've got ointment for that too, you know.
Never mind that. There's a grafting lab way out on Cloister that was still operational. Till recently. I found it, Doc. And... law. I ain't seen any horrors like that.
Still operating? Inez, do you feel all right?
I know what I saw. The doctor...
Inez, I swear I didn't. That sounds... oh, Sovereign's mercy, that sounds precisely like what I would protest with every breath.
The creatures they were experimenting on broke out of their cages, killed most of the staff. But you know, I found the doctor in charge, still alive. We spoke briefly, and I allowed him to live. But this ain't the extent of it, I fear.
Oh, Inez, I know you do. But with the program officially shuttered, it would be awfully difficult. Yes, that does shed light on a correspondence I received recently. A vice president sent a message. I found the secrecy odd at the time, but I do suppose it lines up with your discovery.
Ain't surprising. What's his name? Where can we find him?
His name is Willard Conan, VP of Experimental Operations. He's... oh, I know.
I just mean to have a little chat. I will be asking Willard to reform the grafting program. You heard? If there's good to be had from the program, then Willard needs to invest in that.
You honor me. I did receive a message from Erasmussen, yes. He is on his way with research to hand over to me. But it would bring purpose back into my work. All of Fairfield knows as well as I that I've been craving it for some time. I will help you. But it's my understanding, Inez.
Thank you, Doc. Now...
Oh shit. Forgot to charge my watch. I'm gonna do that. That'll give me an excuse to play a little longer. But my watch is gonna die. Charge your watch, young man, before you sleep. That's really the main reason.
Commander, I've been thinking. We got the intel we need, Commander. The undisputed... if we find this Willard and convince him to use this grafting research for folks' betterment, well, been doing... I know you never like dealing with Auntie's choice. Seems you're right not to. But I still think Auntie's choice can't be trusted on... if they could actually help folk like they claimed they would when they liberated Tau Ceti, it'd make life better for anyone. Elsewise, there'll only be more victims in their wake. Ain't just... Ortiz sent me a message because he knew I would take action, that I'd remedy the betrayal both of us faced. If he were here... Thanks. Maybe this is... Maybe...
Whatever you gotta tell yourself, nerd. Let's go ahead and knock out her last quest here. I really should have hit the workshop so I could add her upgrades. I'm sure there's a workshop nearby. No? There'll be one. Cool. Kind of close to the fast travel point.
Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon. Not because we worship bits, but because of the system's glorious efficacy. While the protectorates decide what its subjects get, we respond.
Shut up.
I hope you're enjoying your time on the
Respecting your right to risk a few pesky side effects as an early adopter. At Auntie's Choice, we understand that the marketplace is
Oh, loves to see a guy just by himself in here.
After all, that's what unbridled freedom's all about. Live, love, laugh, and consume with Auntie's Choice. As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen, I might appear above the occasional frivolity. But no, I do enjoy spectating your rousing sporting match as much as all of you base rank and file. The big rift cut off toss volumes from home. But our Arcadia Grown League is a worthy substitute. Certainly a more profitable program than the Protectorate's watered-down rip-off. Pitchball, they call it. My, how imaginative. And don't get me started on their arbitrary rule changes. Bronzing is prohibited in the Tuesday...
You cannot be here. My contract stipulates that this lab door remains... Ha! That's funny, considering the heaps of times I've been called such. Is that so strange? The program I was hired for is highly confidential, though I presume he also possesses an aversion to the—
Well, that ain't right. Neither his managerial manner nor your working conditions. But once we get the—
Oh, no! No, I don't want change! I love my work. I love this place. The smell of copper, the texture of viscera. There's nothing like it.
So am I. My guts—
Why this art's beauty is lost on so many folk. Anyhow, I have much work to do. Please ensure—
Anti-Cleos was specifically founded to fight what nature inflicts, to offer higher quality pharmaceuticals designed to be better than nature, because nature wants to kill you. Since then, our company has grown, evolved, consumed the first of many rivals. That original goal remains one of our goals. Yes, now we strive to
Here's a song.
unfettered free trade and self-government throughout the galaxy. But we do so knowing you persist, well fortified by our products. So strive.
It's high time one of you scientist types responded to my calling cards. The position's been open for more than 2 days, and all— You want the role, it's yours. But I'm not—
Let me guess. You're backfilling Rasmussen's position?
Both, obviously. Unless you mean to tell me a graft— do you want the job or not? We're burning starlight.
Affiliates in training and ethically gray consultants who labor with committing to a side.
Decent? I'll have you know that
That's not— Look, we found your lab on— But, Rasmus—
I see someone failed out of the anti-Cleo School of Persuasion. Why would I ever pursue something so dull as reform? How does it serve me? You certainly came to the negotiating, but there is one small fly in the soup. Who exactly are you to dictate to me what we should be doing? I did not even know your name before you stepped through this door.
When I joined up in Tau Ceti, I was promised I helped—
Fine, but I will—
You say that as—
I do. He will have all the minute details, of course, but assisting him and demonstrating your prowess will give us the leverage we need. Is this one having a— Of course, this here is a golden cysty pig of an opportunity. One that will reap rewards— Ha! I knew you were and I'm certain it'll be no issue. But with our grafted star tearing through the battlefield, leaving blood and terror—
Grafted soldiers aren't animals. I should think an executive of your stature would—
Of course I do. But you cut quite the imposing figure. We'd be fools not to play it up so much like a sprat cowering rightfully in the jaws of a rat.
They only have that understanding if they also have sense. Most sprats don't. They wander happily to their deaths in search of the smallest, richest morsels.
I could tell you possessed a modicum of business.
Hold on. You didn't say any—
Heroism is nothing.
And I promise we will all thrive.
Fuck this place.
Many reasons.
Okay. Oh, wait. This will be my last quest.
That reporter's got...
I'm Orland Crawford.
The name's in...
Now, let's not skip on introductions. Who is this you have with you?
Impressive, ain't it?
Never seen their defense. My camera drones will be filming the action from above, so do put on a good show. Blow up.
Look around. What troopers do you think they've
This is...
So what?
Our motto...
Once you infiltrate the blockade, neutralize the drilling crew near...
Or you...
Though I... Ooh.
We're just gonna blast right through it. Oh, what the hell?
Here we are, about to kick the proverbial mantisaur nest. Hope you're ready for your...
Oops, I gotta change to a better weapon.
I see functioning selflessly, without
Grenade away!
Trust me, my injuries are not superficial. You have my thanks.
My aftermarket parts are prime.
Another ass-kicking for the history books. Let's open the gate for that reporter and the troops before these bodies get cold.
Over here! Let's have a... What a show! Auntie will be beside herself when she hears of her shiny new blockade. If you weren't already contracted with Willard, I'd think to hire you.
All in a day's work.
It's...
Well...
Great! Recordings are... Inez!
I'm just, doing my part. I joined up because I believed in our mission, to liberate Arcadia. Reckon my actions illustrate that more than anything I could ever say. I ain't sure what
They want to hear sordid details, but not so sordid that... Dear audience, the voice you just heard is that of the soldier's close associate, an eyewitness to the battle, and you also paved the way for us to free some of our troopers from the Protectorate's fiendish grasp.
Look, I did what anyone with an ounce of sense would do. Ain't gonna leave one of my own in such a state. And if I had it my way, I would have acted sooner.
Oh, my! So the reports were true. A limb can be replaced.
It's something, all right. They were, certainly malnourished and bored.
In any case...
These graphs make me stronger. Good in a bind. I know I'm a bit of a curiosity. Ain't too many of us left. But there is so much good we can do with grafting, if we try. What? When in the void have you ever seen me?
I appreciate the enthusiasm, but unfortunately the proof of such a feat, or lack thereof. Before we wrap, have you anything else of note to tell our undoubtedly enraptured audience? This was an interview for radio, and that's a wrap.
What the fuck? A radio interview? So why did we do that? Could have just made it up.
You were somewhat passable. The answers were more disjointed than I would have liked.
Damn. I knew we didn't exactly nail it, but I was hoping some editing might help.
You do that, and I will remain here burdened.
I hate coming back to this place, but I think it might be the last time.
The story of Anti versus the moon.
We took what nature heedlessly assembled and vastly rebettered it through artificial means. At Auntie's choice, we strive to be 110% wholly plus artificial. Artificiality is our guiding principle. Enjoy an artificially enhanced existence through the conspicuous consumption of unavoidable embedded chemicals.
Why are you here?
Ah, so the conquering heroes of it, and by the... Oh, where are my manners? Commander, Inez, meet our new benefactor.
Yes, we've met. Now, let's not get overly ahead of ourselves. Excitement and carnage is one thing. Well, that is, there are two things, but taken as a whole. Proving to be an advertising darling is quite another matter.
Yes. And your interview may be good for entertainment, if nothing else. If you are indeed as inebriated as I suspect, one could hardly blame you for celebrating.
It didn't make for the best showing, but I have a professional hunch about you, Inez.
Look, I know I ain't exactly the profile of a business partner.
Perhaps so, but you know how.
But we can trust your word as her current supervisor. What sort of performance review might you give this associate?
Well, it's easy to go on soldier.
That's a reasonable endorsement. Wouldn't fit in the one-line write-in space for her quarterly appraisal, but I suppose you couldn't.
So we have a deal then?
Suppose I can make good on the funding after all. We'll see in time where this arrangement...
So that's it. We're cleared to restart the grafting program. And you'll abide by my demands. No more senseless killing. No more hurting folk.
Of course not. Unless said folk agree to it. Yes, we are at an agreement. When the time is right, I will reach out to you for further planning. You have been instrumental, soldier. Afraid not. Farewell.
Aww. No praise for me. Alright. Let's go upgrade my BH and then call it. I'm gonna convince her not to join Auntie's Choice.
Have time for a chat, Commander?
Yes, let's talk.
Willard, Vice President Conan, sent me a message just now, and they all agreed to fund the grafting program, and they even thought to bring me into middle management for the program. Can you believe it? I'm a middle manager, not someone with actual authority. How much wheeling and dealing could I possibly do? I'm realizing now that I never really imagined something like this. Never thought I'd be at the forefront of a military campaign. Never thought I'd be able to reckon you could say I proved myself after all. Thank you. Anyhow, that's enough sorting my thoughts for the moment.
Well, that's lame. I don't get a choice in the matter. She's just an Auntie's Choice schmuck. Anticlimactic. I'm never gonna use her again. Alright. What a hoot. What a hoot! We're so close to the end of the game. I've been kind of dragging it out with side quests, but we'll wrap it up probably in the next stream or two. Yahoo!